How to completely automate threads by Instagram using ChatGPT. What's up, everyone? James Jernigan here, and I know you guys are chomping at the bit to get started with this new app and start generating loads of traffic. So what I want to do in this video is show you how to do that using AI. So do not sleep on this. You will miss the boat if you don't take action immediately. This won't last forever. Now is the time to get started. So here are some reasons that you should start doing this right now, today. First of all, it's a brand new platform, like just a couple days old at this point, meaning it's going to get insane reach for early adopters, which is you if you take action. Now, the reason that's true is because tons of people, millions of people are joining this platform and they're looking for content. But because it's so new, there's very little content on the platform, which means if you dive in right now today and get started creating content, then all of the millions, if not billions of people who are going to join this platform over the next few months are going to see your content first. So the next thing you need to know is that most people are doing this manually, which means it's an easy win if you plan on automating this process using AI, which is what I'm going to show you in this video. It's important to understand that ChatGPT can do all of the work, and it can do it better than you can. So another reason you need to start doing this today is most people see this, a new platform, as more work. Most people, especially business owners, are thinking, oh great, another platform. I just barely figured out how to use Twitter or how to use Facebook or how to use YouTube, whatever it is, right? They see this as a chore. But in reality, it's a massive opportunity for you to get loads of traffic easier than you ever have before in your life. So you will definitely kick yourself if you sit around and wait and watch other people do what you could have done. You saw it happen with YouTube, you saw it happen with Twitter, you saw it happen with Facebook and with Instagram. How many do nothing, know nothing clowns have you seen on these platforms get loads of traffic, build massive audiences, and make millions of dollars? And you thought to yourself, man, I seem a lot smarter than that guy. What am I doing wrong? Well, this is it. It's just that you waited too long, you didn't take action when you could have, and I want to prevent you from doing that again, which is why I'm making this presentation. So real quick, if you're new here, if you just found this video by accident, what is Threads? Threads is a new app from Meta. It's basically a direct clone of Twitter. So it syncs with, or in other words, links to your Instagram account, which makes it really easy to set up. It's a text-focused conversational news app. So basically it's an app where people post short text blurbs, usually a sentence to a couple sentences long, about whatever's going on in their life or in their niche or in their world. You can also post pictures and videos to this app as well, but it's mainly focused around text and having quick conversations with people around the world. So the most important thing about this slide, what is Threads? It's your ticket to easy stardom. Again, because hardly anyone is using this platform, but it's growing like crazy. So there is a vacuum of people looking for content. And if you can fill that void with content that you create with AI, well, they're going to find your profile and it's going to get you a lot of reach. So again, if you just found this video by accident, if you're just clicking around randomly and you have no idea what we're talking about, I want to cover what is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a language-based conversational AI, or artificial intelligence. And all that means is you talk with it. You talk back and forth. Basically, you're going to ask it questions or give it instructions, and it's going to have a conversation with you and give you the information that you're asking for. So it's important to understand that ChatGPT is trained with billions of data points from across the web, meaning it can access a vast range of information that you cannot, or at least not as fast as it can. It can access all of these data points instantly, where you would have to look them up one by one. Think about doing a research paper for high school or for college, how long that would take you versus like just doing the research even before you started writing the paper. Well, ChatGPT can not only do all of that research, but it can actually write the paper in a fraction of the time you can, like a matter of minutes, if not seconds. So with that said, it's already smarter than many, if not most, humans. And it's already faster than 100% of humans. No human can work as fast as ChatGPT. So what exactly can ChatGPT do? What can you do by having a conversation with this AI? Well, this AI can write social media posts. Bingo! That's what we're going to be doing here in this video. But just so you know, it can also write articles, books, reports, blogs, etc. Pretty much anything that relies on text, it can do. So just so that you understand, this is outside of the scope of this tutorial, but just so you know what we're working with, ChatGPT can actually create complex code based on simple instructions. In other words, a 10-year-old could sit down and say, hey, make me an app that does this, and ChatGPT will actually write the code and spit out a working app that does exactly what's asked of it. Whether you're 10 years old or 80 years old, if you have an idea, this thing can actually code your app. But like I said, that's outside of the scope of this tutorial. What I want you to understand is that ChatGPT and Threads together is your key to explosive growth. So what will you need to make all of this work? To automate Threads with ChatGPT, here's what you'll need. Obviously, you're going to need a Threads account. And I put by Instagram here because that's what you're going to want to search in the App Store, Threads by Instagram. There's a few other apps called Threads about other stuff. I don't want you to get the wrong one. It's Threads by Instagram. So grab your account, pause the video, and do it right now. I'm telling you, that's how much of an opportunity this is. You don't want to waste a second. Pause this video, create your Threads account. So you'll also need ChatGPT. The free version works just fine. It's what I've been using. Another thing you're going to need is a niche or topic that you enjoy talking about. And the reason that is because in order to get a bunch of traffic, you're going to need to talk about the same thing every day. And if you don't enjoy what you're talking about, or in this case, what you're having ChatGPT talk about, you're probably going to get bored, which means you're not going to stay consistent, and this may not work for you. I want it to work for you. I want you to stay consistent, so I want you to pick a topic that you enjoy talking about and can talk about every day. So you'll also need Google Sheets. I'll explain why shortly. Now, if you want to make money with this, you're going to need something to sell. Of course, you could just go crazy. You could just skip these making money steps. If all you want is a big audience and you're not interested in making money, then skip this. But if you want to make money with what I'm showing here, you're going to need something to sell. And I'll show you where to get that in a few minutes if you don't already have something. Now, again, if you want to make money with this, you're also going to need a sales funnel and automated CRM. So if you don't know what that means, don't worry. I'm going to explain it in the next couple slides. But I just want to get everything you need out of the way so that we're both on the same page. So coming soon, you will need a Threads post scheduler. Now this app is so new, just came out like a day or two ago, so I don't know if there's any post schedulers out. I haven't even taken the time to look for one because I just wanted to get this content out to you as soon as possible. But every other social media account has a dozen or more tools that will schedule your posts out in advance, and it will not be long. I'm talking like a day to 2 days, maybe a week maximum before somebody launches a Threads post scheduler. So you're going to want to get that so that you can fully automate this, like I said, once the tools are available. So if you need any of the stuff that I'm talking about here, everything you need you can grab at AIcashplan.com. And like I said on the last slide, you are going to need something that makes you money if you want to make money with what I'm showing you here. So one of the things you can get at AI Cash Plan is a free list of profitable affiliate offers. And what that means is there's companies out there who are looking for people just like you to post about their products on social media. And as a reward for doing that, anyone who buys whatever product it is through the link you share, you will earn a commission for that sale. So what's even better, what's even more exciting, is a lot of these tools at AIcashplan.com are tools that people are going to pay for each and every month, which means that each and every month someone pays for this tool, you also get paid. So if you're signing up new people every single month, that means that every month there's going to be more and more people paying you for whatever tools you are promoting. So again, that's at AIcashplan.com if you need something to promote to help you make some money online. So here are the exact steps. This is what you're going to need to do to automate Threads with ChatGPT. First of all, install Threads. I said this already, but in case you missed it, pause this video right now and create your Threads account so you can do what I'm showing you here. So after you create your account, you're going to want to optimize it using keywords. Again, like I said, you're going to choose a niche or a topic that you can talk about every day. So you want to make sure keywords relating to that topic are in your profile so that people find it organically. And that's going to kind of kickstart the traffic and your following on this app. The next thing I want you to do is follow the leaders in your niche and comment on their posts. So this is going to do a couple things. One, it's going to tell the algorithm what you're interested in, because now suddenly you're following a bunch of people. Like when I do this, I go follow a bunch of people in marketing, famous marketers, and it tells the algorithm that this account is about marketing. And then you want to comment on their posts because these people have already done the hard work. They've already gone out and developed huge followings. And then they make a post and they get a bunch of views on that post. So if your comment is underneath their popular viral post, well, then tons of people are going to see your comment, which means they might click on your profile and follow you too. Pretty much a no-brainer, right? But just want to make sure that everybody understands what we're doing here. So step 3 is to create a prompt for ChatGPT that will actually create these posts for your thread account. So I recommend telling ChatGPT that you want it to create Twitter posts for you. And the reason I say that is because the free version of ChatGPT only has data up until about 2021. It doesn't have data from the past couple years. There's a bit of a lag. So Twitter has existed for, I don't know, a decade at least now probably. So it's going to know what you're talking about. And since these apps are virtually identical, any posts that it creates that will work well on Twitter are also going to work well on Threads. So go ahead, create a prompt for ChatGPT to create Threads posts for you. There's tons of YouTube videos about creating prompts. If you need help with that, you could just look it up on YouTube. So step 4, fill in the details of your prompt and generate as many posts as you need. So what this means is the prompt is kind of like an outline. It's going to tell ChatGPT, hey, I need you to create a bunch of social media posts for me. So in the details of the prompt is when you're going to tell it what you actually want it to create posts about. So it knows from the prompt that it needs to create social media posts, but then you're going to fill in the details and say, hey, I want you to create posts about AI, or I want you to create posts about landscaping or travel or whatever your niche or your topic is that you're going to be talking about every day. Those are the details you're going to put into your prompt. And then it's literally as simple as clicking a button. You just click generate as many posts as you need and just click repeat, 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 repeat until you have dozens or hundreds or thousands of posts. It really depends on how crazy you want to go with this. So the next thing I'd recommend is organize these posts into a spreadsheet. You're going to want to put them in the order you want them to be posted, and you might make a second column with hashtags. So you have the words of the post in one column. You might have your hashtags in the next column. So I'll explain why you want to do that in a second. But first, until one of these scheduling apps comes out, you can just copy and paste your posts to Threads one at a time. And I say for now because, like I said, in the next few days or later this week, I'm sure there will be scheduling apps that can do this all for you. So that's why step 7 is look for a Threads post scheduler. Like I said, they'll be out any day now. If there's not already, there might already be one and I just haven't seen it. But this is why you want to put your posts into a spreadsheet, because when the scheduler comes out, you'll just be able to link that spreadsheet to the scheduler and you'll already have all of this stuff created and ready to go. It's literally just pasting a link to your spreadsheet into the scheduler, and then it's going to go start churning out these posts at whatever schedule you set it to. So I know by now you're thinking, this seems too easy. Well, that's because it is. Do not sleep on this. Hardly anyone is doing it. It's the perfect opportunity for you to get started, and the best part is if you can click buttons, if you can click the button on your mouse, you can do everything I'm showing you here. So now I want to give you some Threads pro tips. How to make the best out of automating Threads. Well, the first thing I want you to do is make controversial posts. If you need some inspiration for that, just look at Fox and CNN. I want you to polarize your audience. In other words, make sure that everyone who sees one of your posts either loves you or hates you. There is no in between. And the reason you want to do this is because it causes conversation. And the more comments you get, the more reach your posts are going to get. So you don't want just lukewarm people, oh, his content's okay, it's not good, it's not bad, right? Nobody's going to comment on okay content. People comment on content they love, and more frequently, they comment on content they hate. Which is why haters don't matter. They actually help you on these social media platforms. Another thing I want you to do is ask stupid questions. You're going to feel dumb at first, but when you see how much reach you get, I think you're going to be amazed. And the reason this works is because people love to be right. They just can't help it. If they see a stupid question that's going to make them look smart, it's going to be a no-brainer for them to comment on it so everyone sees that they're an important person, right? So you want to give them a big, fat, juicy worm and just put a stupid question that anybody can answer, because if anybody can answer it, odds are pretty much everyone is going to have an opinion, have something to say, get you more comments, and therefore more reach. So this is a myth. This next one's a myth I want to blow out of the water, And a lot of people worry so much about when should I post, how often should I post, what should I post. Look, you cannot post too much. It's impossible. I want you to think about going to the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean or whatever ocean you are closest to. Think about going to the ocean with a bucket. And I want you to imagine that you go take a bucket of water out of the ocean and you go dump it, somewhere else. Now, say you spent all day doing that, and then you spent all week and all month. Say you did that every day for the rest of your life. All you did was take buckets of water out of the ocean. Would anybody notice? No, of course they wouldn't. It's the same as if you went and you started throwing rocks into the Grand Canyon. You could never, in an entire lifetime, fill up the Grand Canyon by throwing rocks into it. Not only that, hardly anyone, if at all, would even notice that you threw rocks into there. So, the vastness of the internet is even bigger than the ocean and even bigger than the Grand Canyon. There are literally billions and billions and billions of people looking for content on there. So even if you post once a minute all day long, it's not going to be too much. You're still going to be drowned out by bigger brands, bigger names, and more successful people. So just get that out of your head that you could post too much. It's impossible. You can't. Just post as much as you want, as much as you can. Another thing I want you to do is always chime in on viral posts in your niche. Remember earlier in the presentation, I told you to go follow the most successful creators in your niche, in your topic, right? The people who already have a lot of followers because they've done the work for you. You can piggyback off of them. You can mooch, you can leech, you can profit from their hard work just by commenting on their posts, because then dozens, if not hundreds or thousands of people are going to see your account as well. What else I want you to do is avoid sharing links in the main post. Do this at all costs. Do not share links in your main post. And the reason for that is very simple. It's the same on all of these social media accounts. These platforms want to keep people on their platform for as long as possible. So anytime you share a link, that is a direct invitation for your followers, the people seeing your post, to leave the Threads platform, whether it's to go to your website or to go to your YouTube channel or to go to your TikTok or whatever it is. Threads does not want anyone leaving their platform. So the solution to that is always post your links in the comments, or better yet, direct message people. If instead of posting a link, say, hey, who wants to see this? And then tell them about whatever it is. And then when people comment and say yes, then just message them. And another thing that's going to do is create FOMO, fear of missing out. All of a sudden you have a post that says, hey, I found this cool thing. Who wants to see it? And now you have 30 people saying, yes, 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 I do. Send it to me. And then other people see that and they're like, wow, 30 people have already seen this. I'm slow. I need it. And so they're going to comment me too. So another way to do this, just a simple hack, is to just ask ChatGPT. Ask AI to create viral posts for you. Like I said, this thing has billions of data points. It's smarter and faster than pretty much every human on Earth. So why waste time trying to think of this stuff on your own when you can just use the world's most powerful technology, artificial intelligence, to create the best post possible for you? Again, just by clicking a button. There's really nothing complicated to this. So the last pro tip I have for you is send your traffic to an automated sales funnel. And again, this is only if you want to make money doing this. If you just want to get a bunch of followers and views and you don't want to make any money, then you don't need to worry about an automated sales funnel. So real quick, in case you're lost, what is an automated sales funnel? An automated sales funnel is a simple 1 to 3 page website. Not always, but usually it could be 5 or 20 pages. But for this example, an automated sales funnel is a simple 1 to 3 page website that funnels traffic to something that makes you money. This could be anything. It could be a local business, your small business. It could be your online store. It could be an affiliate offer. Whatever it is, you need something that's going to make you money. And then what it does is it collects the contact information of people interested in your offer. So the reason we want to do that, the reason we want to collect people's contact information, first of all, is these social media platforms like Threads could kick you off at any time. They could delete your account. Even if you accumulate 100,000 followers or 1 million followers, they could delete your account and now suddenly you've lost your entire following. But if you've collected the contact information of your followers, you could just create a new account, send them an email, say, hey, I made a new account, and then boom, you have all your followers back on your new account. And it's just that easy. So what else an automated sales funnel does is it uses automation to follow up with leads using email, text messages, and voicemails. Now, the only way that's possible, the only way you can automate following up with leads, is if you have their contact information. which is why you need one of these sales funnels if you want to make money with Threads automation. So one of these automated sales funnels can actually multiply your chances of making money by 30x or more. So real quick, here's how that works. So like I said, it's going to send out automated emails, text messages, and voicemails to everyone who expresses interest in your offer. So the way that works is you could set it up so they get one of these messages every day for the next month. So instead of seeing the link that makes you money, again, whether it's your small business or an affiliate offer, instead of seeing that one time, they're now going to see it 30 times over the coming month, which is going to, again, increase your chance of making money by 30x or more by as many of these messages as you create. So what an automated sales funnel does, in short, is it will literally sell your products for you once you drive the traffic. And the crazy thing is, you are already doing this just by creating a Threads account, just by posting content, and especially if you're going to automate it with AI, you're already getting the traffic. The people are looking at your profile. So it would almost be foolish not to send this traffic somewhere that makes you money, right? So the last thing I want you to know about these automated sales funnels is they usually pay for themselves in the first month. And that's whether you make your own or you buy a pre-made one. Regardless, if you make 1 or 2 sales, it's going to cover the cost of setting all of this up. So how can you take full advantage of Threads automation and actually make money with it? Well, I have a couple ways for you. If you want to do it all yourself, I recommend finding this video right here on my YouTube channel. Now, this does take quite a bit of time because you're actually going to have to go watch this video. I think it's like 30 minutes long, but I break down this process into even more detail. Now, I actually created this video before Threads came out, so it has nothing to do with Threads, but it's going to be the same process that you're going to use to make money on any social media account. It's just going to explain how to set everything up and how to get started. So again, if you want to do this yourself, find this video on my YouTube channel, Social Media Automation with Free Tools. Now, the other option, the faster and easier option, is to just book an appointment with me, and we could talk about having this all set up for you. I can set this entire thing up for you in 7 days. So then literally all you'll have to do is post to your Threads account, and anybody who goes from your Threads account over to this sales funnel and buys your product, then you're making money on autopilot. So that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click the bright red subscribe button down below so you see the content I put out in the future. If you want to see it right away, make sure to click the bell icon. That'll make sure you get notifications each and every time I put out a new video. And last but not least, if you want all of this done for you so that you can just have an automated machine that makes money on autopilot from your Threads posts, which again you're going to create using ChatGPT, then head over to AIcashplan.com. Do it as soon as possible so that you can get up and running. And one last thing I want to note here is, even if you don't want me to set this up for you and you do plan on doing it yourself, you can grab all of the tools I use. I have a free list of tools for you that you can grab at AIcashplan.com. So check out the website. Get started with this right now before your competition does. This platform is growing like wildfire. It might be one of the fastest growing platforms ever. So every second you wait is thousands more people joining the platform and getting the advantage over you. So don't wait another second. If you didn't listen to me the past 2 times I told you this in this video, go right now, set up your Threads account, and start automating it with ChatGPT. That's all I got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you on the next one.